What's up, YouTube? Cam, that guy here. I'm back once again with another YouTube video, man. So in this YouTube video, I'm about to be doing another what if. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all are enjoying these what ifs. These what ifs are to replace personal storytelling. Storytelling has kind of come to an end on this channel just simply because when I storytell, people might interfere. They feel as though they can interfere with my life, be involved in what I got going on, and all that other shit. So I had to bring storytelling to an end. But what else is going to replace storytelling? So I got another what if for y'all. What if I was to lost my virginity in high school? So this is going to be a good what if to do. What if I lost my V card in high school? So let's get to it, man. If I was to lose my virginity in high school, it would have definitely been 12th grade. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where girls was more into me and stuff. This was my biggest opportunity. I sort of had an opportunity 11th grade year, but we're gonna say 12th grade year. So we're gonna say 12th grade year, right? Just because I feel as if I had more opportunity 12th grade year versus 11th grade year. 11th grade year, I feel like I only had an opportunity with probably like 2 to 3 girls. So 12th grade year is when I had more opportunity, I had more broad. Like there was like a multitude of girls I could have lost my virginity to. So let's get to it, man. If I was lost my virginity in high school, it would have either been to the girl on the bus, you know what I'm saying? It would have been to a girl on the bus, Lexi, you know what I'm saying? I miss her in one of my old songs, you know what I'm saying? And a multitude of videos. Either would have been to her, it would have been to Audrey. Or a bit to a few, or it probably would have been like to some other girls, you know what I'm saying? There was another girl though that was kind of stalking me a little bit. It could have been to her. It could have been to, you know, it could have been to this other girl in my classroom. You know what I'm saying? It could have been to this girl in one of my classes. I'm not gonna name drop every single person, but I just want y'all to get a general idea of where I'm coming from. So we're gonna say for all intents and purposes that I lost my virginity to the girl on the bus, Lexi, right? We're gonna say I lost my virginity to her. So here's how this would have went down. I would have been more open and willing to talk to her. Like at first I wanted to talk to her, but then I realized she was a hoe. I learned this through one of the guys on the bus. He had told me she's a hoe, she would get plowed, whatever the case may be, right? So I'm like, I'm not interested in a girl that's getting that any other guy can fuck. Like, why would I want to fuck a girl that any other guy can fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's not no fun to do that. Why would I want a girl that any other guy could get? Why would I want to share a girl for him? So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't interested in her, right? But let's say, I end up going through talking to her. And I'm talking to her, right? So let's say I end up talking to her and stuff. We cool, so I'm just looking to get some pussy, right? Like back in my heyday around 2021 through 23, I will fuck on anything, any opportunity I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? So let's say that 2022, 2023, 21 camera was in high school, I would have caught a lot of bodies, you know what I'm saying? But at this time I had none. But anyway, let's say that camera is in that time period. Okay, let's say we just talking. So me and her would have ended up talking, right? We would have ended up talking, and I would have got her number, right? There was a chance I could have got her number. I kind of declined it, but let's say so we ended up talking. We ended up exchanging numbers and stuff. We would have ended up exchanging numbers. I would have ended up going to her place, or she would have came to my place. We didn't live that far apart, you know what I'm saying? But I would say she would have ended up coming to my place, you know what I'm saying? Because she would have had a way back to her house. I didn't have a way back. You know what I'm saying? So she could have like called one of her friends to come get her or something like that. She could have walked, you know what I'm saying, to that stop sign, stand over there before my guardians get home and so shit. We could do what we did, and that was it. So that would have ended up happening. I would have, we would have been talking. I would have fucked her within that week. I would have fucked her within that week if I had the mindset, saying around the 2021 to 22, 23. If I had that mindset around high school, I would have fucked her. right, I would have fucked her, right? I would have fucked her within that week. But I didn't have that mindset. But let's say I had that mindset. We would have been talking, so we would have been FaceTime, we would have been getting to know each other and stuff like that. We would have been introducing ourselves. We would have been talking, you know what I'm saying? We would have been laughing, all that other shit. Then eventually, you know what I'm saying, she would have came over to my place. And I definitely would have used a condom, you know what I'm saying? But I probably did, because back in the day, I was raw dog. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I was raw dog, you know what I'm saying? So I probably would have hit her raw, I ain't gonna lie. I would have hit Lexi raw. I would have hit Alexis raw, you know what I'm saying? So she would have came to my place, I would have banged her up. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would have pulled out, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get I know I would have pulled. Some girls I did pull out with. I didn't come inside all girls, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely would have pulled out just because we had the school and stuff like that, all that other shit. So I would have pulled out, right? I would have pulled out, and that would have been that. We would have had a good connection and stuff. I would have fucked on her for a little while, but it wouldn't have been like heavy, you know what I'm saying? But we would have had a solid connection, you know what I'm saying? We would have had a solid connection. We would have been talking. You know what I'm saying? She would have networked me with other girls. She would have helped connect me with other girls. She would have, you know what I'm saying, helped me get other girls. I would have fought the other girls. I probably would have fought the Audrey. You know what I'm saying? Audrey was a little bit, you know what I mean? She was a little, you know what I mean, a little something, you know what I'm saying? How she was talking to me, how she was looking at me. Man, one time we was having a conversation. Like, she was just like, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, just asked me, do I eat pussy? I'm like, no, I'm a virgin. Like, why you ask me that for? Like, she really wanted me to fuck her, you know what I'm saying? How she was looking at me. Like, I remember the first day of school, this girl was looking at me from the jump, like, she's looking at me like, fuck me now. Like, that's how she looking at me and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, no. You know what I'm saying? But now that's how she was looking at me. Like, ever since the first day of school, her eyes been on me. She been looking at me like she wants something from me. Like, she wanted. You know what I'm saying? That she pinched my nipple and stuff like that. That she just been looking at me and stuff. She said I'm cute and stuff like that. All that other shit. I remember that. I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy shit, man. Crazy shit, man. But if I would have lost my virginity in high school, it would have been good because I would have been fucking on a lot of different other girls and shit. It would have made me more social to other girls and shit. It would have made me more social to other women. Would made me have a better rep. I would have had a better overall experience in high school. Probably would have went to prom. You know, so prom is something I never went to. I never went to school prom. I can't believe I never went to that shit. It just really wasn't on my mind to go to school prom. It wasn't, in my head to like go to school prom. That type of stuff wasn't on my mind. But that's something I should have went to. That's something that I should have accomplished was going to school prom, but never did. You know what I'm saying? Never did, man. You know what I mean? I would have ended up going to that. Would have had a good experience talking. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. All that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate that that never happened. But I would have went to school prom. Would have had hoes to talk to and shit. But I had them in my phone, so all would have been good, you know what I'm saying? Like I had this opportunity in high school, I just was a little bit, careful, what I'm saying, a little bit. I said no to hoes, I said no to sluts. Just a little bit careful and to be honest, just shy, I was just shy and stuff like that. Wasn't bold enough to go with the process of going through with the idea of this, you know what I'm saying? But if you take that 2021, 22, 23 me and put it back in high school, I would have fucked all the most. Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? I would have been wild bucking for real, you know what I mean? I would have been going crazy. So, to wrap up this video, if I would have lost my virginity in high school, it would have networked me to a multitude of other women. I would have had a girlfriend. I would have had me a little slut girlfriend that I'm sharing around with other dude. But I would have been her main man. I would have went to prom, so all that shit. So all would have been good, all would have been well. And that is what would have happened if, I would have about, getting a girlfriend back in high school. That is the what if, you know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all enjoyed this video, you know what I'm saying? If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed this what if. What if I would have lost my virginity in high school? This was what would have happened. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.